Hey everyone! Imagine waking up to the news that the richest man in the world, a man whose every move instantly becomes a headline, has been hiding a massive secret. Not a business deal, not a company scandal, not even a new Tesla or SpaceX announcement, but two children, twins, with one of his own top executives. Today, we're diving into the unbelievable story of Elon Musk and Shivon Zilis and what this hidden chapter could mean for their careers, their families, and the billion-dollar companies Elon controls. According to leaked court documents, Elon Musk and Shivon Zilis, a senior AI executive at Neuralink, allegedly welcomed twins together in 2021. And somehow, despite Elon being one of the most publicly scrutinized figures on Earth, they managed to keep this secret from the media, from fans, and reportedly even from people inside Elon's own inner circle. Think about that for a second. Elon Musk is one of the most followed, most reported on people in history. Every tweet, every public appearance, every corporate move gets dissected online within minutes. And yet, two children, twins no less, were kept completely private for years. That kind of secrecy isn't accidental. It suggests planning, intention, and a deliberate effort to live an entire part of their lives away from the public eye. It tells you these two understood exactly how explosive this information would be if it ever got out. Not just for their reputations, but for their professional worlds, their relationships, and the companies they represent. And the story becomes even more explosive when you consider who Shivon Zilis is. She's far from a random figure in Elon's orbit. Yale-educated, deeply respected in the tech world, and known for being extremely private. Shivon has always let her work speak for itself. Most people in Silicon Valley spent years cultivating personal brands, giving TED Talks, building social media followings, and attaching their names to big ideas. But Shivon is different. People who know her describe her as someone who values privacy, focus, and excellence over attention. She's the kind of executive who stays off the red carpets, avoids unnecessary interviews, and chooses work over headlines. So when this news broke, it wasn't just Elon's reputation on the line. Shivon's career and privacy were suddenly thrown into the spotlight, dragging a highly accomplished woman into one of the biggest celebrity tech scandals of recent years. The twins were born in November 2021. On the surface, the world believed Elon Musk and Grimes were still navigating their complicated relationship while co-parenting their children. Public appearances, interviews, and media stories all suggested that Elon and Grimes were managing a blended family, quietly and amicably. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, Elon was allegedly becoming a father again, this time with someone else. And according to reports, Grimes didn't find out about the twins from Elon. She learned the news the same way the rest of the world did, through the media. Imagine discovering that your partner has secret children via a news headline. The shock, the confusion, the betrayal, and then having millions of strangers reacting to it in real time. Court filings later revealed that Elon and Shivon petitioned to give the twins names incorporating both of their last names. That's not casual, that's intentional. That's a decision that signals planning and permanence, not something done on a whim or in a fleeting moment of passion. And it raises the biggest question everyone is asking. Why hide it? Why go through IVF, legal paperwork, and life-altering decisions in total secrecy? Analysts suggest several reasons. First, Elon was already under intense public scrutiny. Tesla controversies, SpaceX deadlines, Twitter chaos, cryptocurrency debates, and a complicated relationship with Grimes, all of it made his life a public spectacle. And it appears he wanted to avoid that at all costs. Second, Shivon is fiercely private and career-focused. She likely didn't want to be labeled as Elon Musk's partner or mother of Elon's twins, a label that could overshadow her achievements in AI and tech leadership. For a woman building a high-level career in one of the most competitive industries on the planet, such a label could change everything. But the workplace factor is where this story becomes even more complicated. Elon having children with a top Neuralink executive raises obvious concerns about favoritism, conflicts of interest, and workplace ethics. If this relationship had gone public prematurely, it could have caused HR complications and discomfort among employees. Some reports suggest that once the story broke, a few staff members quietly expressed unease, not because of the children themselves, but because of what the relationship implied about workplace fairness. No formal complaints were reported, but the questions didn't fade away. When the leaks finally hit the internet, the reaction was immediate and explosive. Elon responded with a cryptic tweet about solving the underpopulation crisis, which many interpreted as evasive, humorous, and deflective at the same time. Social media erupted. Memes, jokes, and theories flooded Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. People debated whether Elon's choices were irresponsible, unconventional, or simply a reflection of a private life no one fully understood. Meanwhile, Shivon remained completely silent, which only fueled speculation. Her silence became a story of its own. Some believe she didn't want drama. Others thought she was legally or contractually restricted, and some felt she simply refused to let the internet define her story. Grimes added another emotional layer when she began posting cryptic messages about trust, heartbreak, and betrayal. She never explicitly mentioned the twins, but millions instantly connected her posts to the situation. Social media turned into a massive detective board, with people comparing timelines, analyzing interviews, and trying to reconstruct Elon's secret family puzzle. Suddenly, Elon Musk's personal life wasn't just news, it was entertainment. Reports also suggest the twins were conceived through IVF. That means this wasn't an accident, it was planned. Two intelligent, high-profile individuals, fully aware of the scrutiny they face, intentionally chose secrecy. But the question remains, how did they expect to keep something this massive hidden, especially with Elon Musk's life being monitored by journalists, fans, critics, and social media detectives every hour of every day? The story sent shockwaves through Elon's companies. Investors and board members reportedly became uneasy. Elon's life has always been unconventional, but secretly having children with a subordinate raised questions about judgment, leadership, and professional boundaries. Neuralink, already controversial for its brain chip experiments, suddenly found itself under even more scrutiny. Speculation didn't stop there. People began asking deeper questions. Are there more secrets, more children we don't know about, more relationships that never reached the headlines? Elon Musk has openly expressed a desire to have a large family, even saying civilization needs more kids. This only amplified the speculation. Social media exploded with theories, predictions, and even jokes about what might come next. The story became bigger than secret twins. It became a window into Elon's unpredictable personal world. And what about Grimes? How does this revelation affect her co-parenting dynamic with Elon? Will custody arrangements shift? Will public perception pressure her into speaking out? Even if she and Elon remain amicable, the revelation undeniably added tension to an already complex relationship. Meanwhile, Shivon's career at Neuralink remains under a microscope. Will she stay in her executive role, step back, distance herself publicly, or continue quietly, letting her work speak for itself? No one knows, because she has never addressed the situation publicly. The social media frenzy hasn't slowed down. Memes about Elon's secret life circulate daily. News outlets dissect every court filing, every tweet, every timeline overlap. Some fans defend Elon's right to privacy. Others criticize what they see as a pattern of secrecy and unconventional decisions that impact the people around him. Each new piece of information adds more layers to a story that already feels almost unbelievable. But here's the truth. This story is far from over. As more documents emerge, more interviews happen, and more posts appear online, the narrative will continue evolving. This scandal has revealed a side of Elon Musk rarely seen. Not the CEO, not the visionary, not the billionaire, but the man whose private decisions ripple into companies, reputations, and families. Every update could shift the narrative. Every leaked document, every cryptic tweet, every anonymous source could change public perception, not just of Elon Musk, but of Shivon Zilis and Grimes.
And as always, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any developments in this unbelievable saga. Because one thing is certain, the story of Elon Musk and Shivon Zilis is just getting started, and the next chapter might be even more shocking than the last.